Hello everyone. So today we're gonna solve some quadratic equations. In the last video we've discovered how to solve them using the factorizing method. However, this method is not always applicable because some expressions are not so easy to factorize. Hence, we use the quadratic formula. Okay, so any equation of such a sort, which is basically a quadratic equation, can be solved using the given formula over here. So let's apply this formula onto example 3 and see how can we find values of x using this method. So a in this case is 3, b is -7, and c is -1. Okay, so using the quadratic formula, x is equal minus b, which is -7 plus or minus -7 squared. See, I'm just applying the formula here. -4. My a in this case is 3, and my c is -1. Okay, and then divided by 2a, which is 2 times 3. So all is left now is to simplify. -7 is 7, plus or minus over 49 for the -7 squared, minus, so minus 6, 12 actually. Okay, over 6. X is equal 7 plus or minus 49 plus 12, which is 61 over 6. Hence, the solutions are, right, so we got two solutions. X equals 7 plus square root of 61 over 6, or x equal 7 minus square root of 61 over 6. So now we know how to use this quadratic formula. Let's apply it onto two more examples. We'll see in action. Okay, so these are problems. The first one is question 4. This trapezium has an area of 50 meters squared. So does anyone remember what is the area of trapezium? If not, I will just write it over here. So if I have like a shape that this is in this form, so this is A, and this is B, and this is my height H, then the area, okay, for this, let me write it here, which is clearer. It would be equivalent to 1 over 2 times A plus B times H. So the question is, show that the height of the trapezium is equal to this following, 5 square root of 5 minus 1 meters. So we know the area on one hand, and we can apply it, and we have the sides over here where the height is 2x, A is x, and B is x plus 10. So let's just, let's just like substitute these information here. So the area is 50. I'm gonna write on the other side because it's better that way. And then 1 over 2 times x plus 10, okay, times the height, which is 2x. So as of now, I haven't done anything yet. I'm just added a to b and I multiplied by the height. So now it's time to simplify. So 1 over 2 over 2x over 2 is x, okay? And this is 2x plus 10. Things inside the bracket, and this is 50, okay? So I'll expand, so I'll get 2x squared plus 10x equal 50. Moving the 50 to the other side is gonna give us minus 50 equals 0. I mean, we can simplify by 2, everything by 2, and we get like a simple one, which is x squared plus 5x minus 25. Reason why it became this. We divided everything by 2 because it's a common factor. Um, and it's easy when it comes to the formula, you know, you don't get big numbers. Okay, then we can apply the formula. So in this case, A is 1, no need to write it, B is 5, and C is minus 25. So minus B, minus 5, okay, plus or minus B squared, so it's 25, right? 5 squared. Let me write it here. Okay, 5 squared plus minus 4 times A, which is 1, times C, which is minus 25. Okay, so over, no need to write the 1, over 2A, which is 2. So computing this one, so minus 5 over 2 plus or minus, let me compute this in the calculator, 1 second. So inside the square root, it will be like 25 plus 4 times 25, which is 25 plus 100, so it's going to be 125. Simplifying this one over here, it will give us minus 5 plus or minus 5 square root of 5. Why? Is because 25 times 5 is 125, and then you get it out, so it becomes 5 square root of 5. Anyways, so we know that the height, it is of a positive value. So height in the context of this problem should be positive. So in this case, we've got two solutions. One is negative, so if we were to consider minus 5 times square root of 5 over 2, that is definitely negative. So we're not considering that one. So we're only considering, so x is equal to minus 5 plus 5 square root of 5. This one definitely is greater than 5. That's why the sum, so if you were to do 5 square root of 5 minus 5, it's more than 0. You can check that out if you compute in the calculator anyways, over 2. Okay, so this is the positive value of x, which gonna give us the height. We're not done yet because the height is not x, but it's 2x. Since the height, let me just write it here, is 2x, then it is minus 5 plus 5 square root of 5. So 2x is this value over here. We can keep it as it is, or we can go one further step and write it as like as in factorize it, but either way it should be fine, and in meters. So we've got a challenge here. So given that x is positive, solve the equation. So let's get started. Okay, so we have this equation over here. So let me write it as, let me just like make them like share the same denominator. Okay, so if I were to add this together, okay, there's gonna be x plus 2, right? And then in order to get x times x plus 2 for this one, I must multiply both top and bottom by x plus 2, right? So on this side I will have x plus 2, okay? And for this one, to get it here, so I need to multiply both top and bottom, so it's plus x. So here is equal to 28 over 195. Simplifying is going to be 2x plus 2 over x plus 2 equal 28 over 195. So multiplying, so I'll multiply this together with this, equal the product of this with this, okay? So we're gonna get 2. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna factorize this one, and I'll multiply by 195, okay? Equal 28 x plus 2. Okay, I can see that there is a common factor. Just for the ease of calculations, I'm gonna drop the 2 from both sides. I'm gonna divide both sides by 2, and I'm gonna end up with x 195x plus 1 on this side, and 14x plus 2 on the other side. So now it's time for expansion. 195x equal plus 195 equal 14x squared plus 28x. So 14x squared, I'm gonna join all of these to the other side. 14x squared plus 28 minus 195. Let's put that in a calculator. 28x minus 195x is minus 167x minus 195, because it's moving to the other side. Okay, so basically I'm moving these numbers to this side, okay? I'm not doing anything extra, okay? And it's equal to 0. So we can get it onto this form, because we cannot apply the quadratic formula yet unless we get it in this form. Now I've gotten it in this form, I can basically apply it. So x is minus b, so minus 167 plus or minus b squared minus for AC, b squared is minus 167 squared minus 4 times AC, which is A, 14, and C is minus 195. Okay, over 2A, which is 2 times 14. Now it's time to simplify. So x is equal to 167 plus or minus 38809 square root over 28. So that is 167 plus or minus 197 over 28. So because we know that x is a positive number, anyways, we can compute it. So 167 minus 197 over 28. So we have it gives you a negative solution. So it either gives you, like in the case u plus, it gives you 13, x equal 13, and in the case you do 167 minus 197, it gives you minus 30 over 28. And because we said, since x is positive given in the question over here, since x is positive, then we only considering, in this context of the problem, we only considering the solution x is equal to 13. And yeah, that should sums the video for today. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.